So you're looking to buy your first house cat and aren't sure what to expect or what to do to prepare for your cat's arrival. Within this series, we'll help outline the facts of what you should do to prepare for your new arrival. The most important fact to consider is where your cat is going to be spending the most amount of its time. This includes places to sleep, places to eat, and also places to poop. Whilst it's not essential to keep a specific designated area for your house cat, it is a good idea to consider this if you do have the available space in your home. Your cat may take up more space than you think. You need to consider where you're keeping their food, their water, their litter tray, and all of the toys that you'll be buying them. The most surprising thing for most cat owners is actually a scratching post. Outdoor cats generally don't need a scratching post, as they'll sharpen their claws on fence posts and garden walls. But now that they're kept indoors, they'll need a place to sharpen their claws, and this shouldn't be your sofa, of course. Make sure that you have a sturdy scratching post available at all times for your cat. So now that you've got a space ready for your cat, let's take a look at the next few points on keeping a short-haired cat indoors. So now you need to consider social interactions for your house cat. Your house cat will get lonely if left alone for long periods of time, such as when you're going to work. Therefore, it's important for them to have things for them to do or places for them to relax with a view to the outside world if possible. Although house cats are kept indoors, of course, generally speaking, they'll enjoy sitting and looking outside of windows at the outside world. But you must remember that British Shorthair cats need that constant interaction where possible, so try to spend a little bit more time at home where possible, or you could consider adding multiple cats or other pets to the same household to keep them entertained. You must make sure that you keep a routine in place for feeding your British Shorthair cat. Otherwise, by being indoors at all times, they will constantly crave food. If you keep set meal times for them, they'll know when to expect food, whether or not you're in or out of the house at that time. Or alternatively, you can leave a bowl of food and water available at all times for your British Shorthair cat. With the right type of routine, you can even leave bowls of food out for your cat and they won't consume it all within one go. Your cat will then learn to understand that it needs to make this food last until you're next there to feed them. This prevents them from overeating and becoming overweight. If your British Shorthair cat is a purebred, then it's most likely the case that their parent was also a house cat. This makes the transition stage to their new house a much easier process. This is because if you had an outdoor cat, you would generally need to keep your cat between 1 and 2 months before allowing it to venture outdoors, even to your garden. This prevents the cat from running off and not being sure who their owner is. Since your cat is going to be a house cat, you don't need to worry about this transition period. You can just keep your cat indoors indefinitely. Although you must remember that if you're keeping your cat indoors, it won't be accustomed to the outside world. You therefore need to make sure that your back door and front door to your house is shut at all times, and if you're opening the door, keep your cat in a safe room, away from the doors. You should also make sure that your windows are shut unless you're in the room with your house cat. Now that you know the important things to look out for, you now need to know whether or not a British Shorthair cat is best kept indoors. Please check the link in the description for a video on this topic which will help you further. Please also remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the videos on screen now regarding British Shorthair cats and plenty of other cat breeds.